Zabrowski, give me woohoo talking about value. Woohoo! You want to talk about value? I'm talking about a Matt Zabrosk value added. And then we're talking about detraction. We're talking about subtracting from the energy of the Renaissance Man show with friggin' Joanne. Back there wheezing, right, guys? Right? Wheezy McGee doing her thing like she's always doing. Gosh, we go 3 steps forward and 7 back when it comes to Joanne. Yeah. But look, we're trying our best to get through this crazy world we're living in. And in a way, you need a little bit of the good, Zabrosk, and you need a lot of the bad. Joanne. We're getting it in the real world. You know, you go out in the real world, you get 99.9% negativity, hatred, division. And then there's, 1%, 0.1% of, some positive smiles when you can see someone without a mask. And, you see like someone's doing instead of taking, 0.1% of the time. And that's a good estimate, by the way. Some people think it's even lower than that. Joanne is a master of destroying a scene, of destroying the energy field. When it comes down to it, we hired her because we really needed someone. I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're interested. She liked the show. She's like, I'm digging the Renaissance Man show. I want to help. I want to do my thing. I said, look, Joanne, I've been here. I'm doing it. You going to help? What are you going to do? She says, Mike, I'm going to get interviews. She's the one who got me like interviews going. We're getting on actors, musicians. We're getting on business leaders, entrepreneurs. We're getting on crazy comedians, whatever. We're doing it, right? That was Joanne's idea. Guess how many people she's booked since we hired her? No, I know, Joanne, 0. I was about to tell him. You jump all over me and you say 0 before I had a chance to share it with the Renaissance Man fam. Guys, when I'm about to tell you, when you hear Joanne, pipe in and go 0. You don't listen to Joanne. You don't pay attention to Joanne. You wait for the Renaissance Man to say it. It was 0. She got a 0. No, I know, Joanne. You tried. I tried, Mark. Yeah. Guys, again, don't pay attention to her. When her wheezing, I'm praying that you just are not listening to her wheezing right now, right? Joanne, really? It's like, right? That's dead on, right? That was dead on. What I just did was dead on. I know I'm a celebrity impressionist, but doing that, wheezing, dead on? Wow. Guys, you come down. Yeah, Sunday night. We're going to read the news tonight. Christopher Walken, Owen Wilson. We talk. We got news to get through. Oh, my friends, this is Sunday. Whoa, tomorrow, Monday afternoon, do a show. We talk President's Day. You got a president. And the Oval is sleeping with the fishes. Of course, she's sleeping with the fishes. We're going to do that. We're going to go out and sleep with the fishes. Whoa, what are you doing? Zoolander. We're going to do a Zoolander situation. Where are we going?
Bob, I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Dr. Marvin, I'm doing the baby steps, Dr. Marvin. I got Gil.
Bob, Faye, I don't treat patients on vacation, Faye.
Dr. Marvin. God almighty. We're doing it. We're doing it Sunday night. We do it every friggin' night for 2+ hours. You didn't give me a follow yet. What are we doing? I know, Joanne, you're trying your best back there at the wheezing. We're trying our best to do a show. Monologue. I got Zabrowski giving us a woohoo of the lifetime. Grammy. You got a freaking Grammy winner over there. Joanne, wheezing it up. I went to stop to get the WD-40 today. Joanne, next time you got to call it in. Amazon it. You do an Amazon. You get them here, delivering 2-day. You can use my overnight 2-day. I got Amazon. I'm one of those program guys, where I forget what it's called. Prime. I'm priming it. Yeah. I'll let you use my Prime this one time, Joanne. I want that friggin' WD here. I'm sick of hearing her open and close that filing cabinet, to file the single file she has. It's a Zabrowski file. For the woohoo guy. She's always taking it out. She's looking at it. Joanne, there's one thing in that file. It's a check you have to write every friggin' day to Zabrosk when he does his woohoo. And that's it. What are we doing? You keep taking out the manila envelope? What are you, freaking Maury Povich? When it comes to Joanne and George Soros, George, you are the father. Bang, biggity, boo! You guys didn't know George Soros is Joanne's father? That's why she sounds exactly like George. You know, good old George, billionaire. Yeah. Nobody understands. Like they're like, oh, he's such a genius, financial genius. Nope. George Soros played Jabba the Hutt, typecast, and then they also used him for Senator Palpatine, so they had a double-decker with Soros. And Joanne's 56. We found out that she, you know, we did this bit the other day about Norfolk. If you guys didn't know about this, Norfolk's a very, very offensive name. Just think about it. You know, everybody's talking about, they got Norfolked up last night. You know what I mean? You're like, holy cow, they got Norfolked up. You're right. But the worst part about it was when we figured out that Joanne got Norfolked up, right? And she lost her Virginia. It was a really crazy thing because 56. I'm like, yeah, right. But she did. She got Norfolked up and she lost her Virginia. And most people, they're like, I'm trying to save my Virginia till a marriage. But Joanne, she lost it. You know, she got Norfolked. I think that is possibly the worst name of a city and a state ever. I remember as a kid being like, Virginia. Like as a little kid, I was like, Virginia. And then I'm like, Norfolk? Are you kidding me? You got Norfolked and lost your Virginia? There's nothing worse than that. I said the other day that a couple people were trying to get away with like a little quickie. They're like, look, yeah, but I did it in the hiney butt, so it's okay. So I still have my Virginia. You know, they got married and they still said they had the V card because they did the hiney butt instead. They were like, look, you know, I was doing it. I'm down there. You know, they look sometimes when they're getting Norfolked and they're just like, I'm doing it. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care what people have to say about it. Out at the parties, everybody's getting Norfolked up. You know, they're doing it. They're drinking the Seagrams. Yeah, everybody's got the Tanqueray Kool-Aid. I got Snoop on the side. I'm doing on the side. You know what I'm saying? Snoopy's doing it, right? And you're getting Norfolked up. And Joanne lost her Virginia. I mean, what is going on, guys? Renaissance Man Sunday night, Joanne lost her Virginia? Oh, my God. What? No, I know Zabrowski. I know you're a Christian. You know, it's a little over the line, Zabrowski, hear about Joanne losing her Virginia. I get it, buddy. But look, we have to, you know, share what's going on with Joanne. You know, she's got a lot going on between losing her Virginia, having the first humongocarditis on file. That was, she came down. They had the Journal of Medicine here. They're doing like, we got to shoot this thing for the journal. I was like, okay, how do you want to do it? Because that heart, it's a humongocarditis. By the time they got here, it was gigantocarditis. Whoo! Bad news for Joanne. You know, her father, George Soros, wouldn't do a thing to help. Wouldn't lift a friggin' Soros finger. No, he's so sorrowable, you know. But then you got Joanne back there. She's a fighter, you know, kind of like her father. And she's like, I'm gonna go and get another bugaboo. She's up to, I think, 18 right now, guys. World record. Mm-hmm. She got a world record. Zabrowski's got a Grammy. She's got a world record for bugaboos. And also, you know, she's just wheezing it up, right? What the frig with the wheezing? No, I know, Joanne, you're trying. Whatever. Guys, we're on YouTube, by the way. That's where the show is live for 1,147 days in a row, where the green screen actually makes sense. I got this little thing here so you could see that I've been here for 1,147 days in a row, just waiting for you to find this guy who shows up every night for 2+ hours acting like a crazy person. There's no script here. I talk about Soros and Joanne. Joanne's my fake. You know, I'm alone here. 1,147 days in a row of insanity. I just talk to nobody. I make up comedy in the moment, and I just pretend that I have a freaking assistant named Joanne. I forget, Zabrowski's a real person. He played drums. When I did this track, that's him playing the drums. At the end of that song, he goes, woohoo! And that became the part of the show. Every freaking day for the last 1,147 days, he lights the show off the freaking planet. And all of a sudden, we're in the clouds. We're doing it. TikTok style, yelling at Joanne, Spirit-filled believer. She's calling in, do the chatteroo. Look, when you're doing it, Zabrowski gives a woohoo. Joanne's wheezing. What's that? No, Joanne, we can hear you loud and clear. She says, is this any better? No, it's not any better. You know? So, guys, I think we should get into the news now. Joanne, what do we got for the news? Let's pull it up. No, get the teleprompter going. I'm ready to go now. She's like, can I grab a tea first? No tea. You get the tea later. I'm in the middle of doing the news. Bird flu detected in backyard flock in Long Island, New York, officials say. Guys, it's like we're getting to the end of one Plandemaroo. And guess what's coming around the friggin' corner? Oh my goodness. Wasn't it Bill Esquire Gates the third that came out just like 3 weeks ago? We're going to have another Plandemaroo. Right? Or was it Dr. Weaselfroggy that said, it looks like we're through this one, but there's another one on the horizon. What is going on, Dr. Weaselfroggy? Doing it? No, Joanne, I know you trust him and love him, and that's why you really appreciate your humongocarditis. You know, some people would be hurt and upset they got a humongo car, you know. But, you know, Joanne, she's actually saying that Fauci did her right. You know, she took the medical guidance. She got the bugga boosters. How many? 18? 18. Got 18 bugga boosters, you know. And now, I forgot, Joanne. Hot air balloon carditis took hold last week. We're trying to anchor her. You know, lately I got her anchored down to the surface of the earth. You know, if you don't do that and you got Joanne, hot air balloon in it, you know, going through first floor, second floor, out the roof, where'd she go? Up. You ever seen the movie Up? Mm-hmm. Joanne, she's starring in the next Up 2. Up to what? Where are you going? Joanne, what are you up to right now on the heart weight? What are we doing? You know, guys, if you want to donate to Joanne's Heart Fund, remember it's www.gofundme.com/Joanne from the Renaissance Man Show's massively ridiculous heart that needs to be excised and replaced with a megalodon heart immediately by Menon. Leave that last S off for savings if you really know what's good for you. Yeah. Some people don't know what's good for them. And then they're like, me. I just pay full price. What do you got excess funds? You're sitting here, you CV19, dealing with the Plandemaroo excess funds? Oh, I'm a crypto guy. You bought BB Poo Poo, didn't you? You know, you do a crypto movie. Everybody gets on board. Everybody goes and buys BB Poo Poo thinking like, guys, Peter Bishop was friggin' doing it. Yeah. Guys, if you haven't seen The Wolf of Crypto, it's live on YouTube, free to watch. And The Wolf of Crypto is about a genius of a salesman named Peter Bishop. He's on the sales floor doing it. You know, he's making the phone calls. He's pulling rugs. Oh, you give me $150K, I'll make you 1.5. Hold it. Put it in my wallet. Gone. You know, it was a good day for Peter Bishop. You got to check it out. Lots of phone calls, a lot of broken hearts. We did it. We dropped it. So CV's done? Oh yeah, no,
Mask 8, we're taking the mask off.
Oh, okay, we're good now? Everybody's back to normal? No, bird flu detected in backyard flock in New York. Guys, there's a bird flu, yay. Highly pathogenic avian influenza was detected in a non-commercial backyard flock of birds in Long Island, federal authorities confirmed Saturday. Samples from the flock were tested at Cornell University Animal Health Diagnostic Center and confirmed at the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Animal, and Plant Health Inspection Services laboratories in Ames, Iowa. New York officials quarantined the site in Suffolk County. There's another one. You got Suffolked. Are you kidding me? Joanne, you got Suffolked? I can't believe you got Suffolked. What are they doing? I was there and all of a sudden I got Suffolked. Oh man, that's terrible. In your county? Oh, man, what are we talking about over here? What, Joanne? You can't go there. 2022? Oh my god, I can't even do more on that one. And the birds are affected properties. They'll be depopulated to prevent the spread of the disease. No, I know, Joanne, you want me to do more. I can't. I can't do more on getting Suffolked in, you know, in the county. Like, that would be a bad one to go on, you know. You're there, getting Suffolked in the county. Bad news, you know. New York officials quarantined a site in Suffolk County. Oh my goodness. And the birds of affected properties will be depopulated, they say. Guys, we're doing it. The virus has been detected at commercial turkey farms in southern Indiana, a flock of commercial broiler chickens in Kentucky, and the backyard flock of mixed species birds in northern Virginia. Virginia, Joanne, Suffolk, and Indiana's Norfolk. Indiana officials confirmed Saturday the virus was detected in a fourth commercial poultry flock. Joanne, there's a fourth flock? What the flock? Are you kidding me? Down there getting flocked up? Unbelievable. Look, when you're doing it and all of a sudden you realize you got flocked, that's no good. I was there, went down to the poultry, commercial poultry flock, and I was flocked. I didn't want to be a part of that flock, What the flock? When I'm there, you make me I'm there, part of the flock. I don't know. I don't want to be in that. I want to be on the sidelines, non-flocking it. When you start being a part of the flock brigade, that is the whole thing. In '84, the flock brigade was bad news. They walked down the streets of Memphis. Woo! Like, what the flock? You looking at me? That was no good down in Memphis getting a flock. You got flocked up. Moo! Guys, you're there, Joanne. No, Joanne, don't. Don't. I get it, Joanne, that you think that I'm saying, no, I'm not. You need to clean your ears out. I said you got flocked up, okay? It's they had made T-shirts. You didn't get one? I thought you had one on last week. What the flock? That was a good one. They came out with, and there was a guy on the cover who was like, and they're like, what the flock? They sold millions. The Flock Stars, when they came out with their own hit, woo! The Flock Stars were up there with the Jackson 5. I don't know if you guys remember them. They came out with the biggest hit of all. It was banging it out with those motherfuckers. Oh my goodness. Flock Star, right? When they were doing it, the Flock Stars came out, and they were so good that Sheena Easton stopped in her tracks, and she gave them their first gig. You're opening up for Sheena, the Flock Stars. Double platinum, is that first hit they came out with. Get the flock out of here. It was a banjo classic. Yeah. Most people didn't know that banjo was a rocking, instrument until Bella Fleck as a youngster played Get the Flock Out of Here. That was cool. So cool. Future Man came out playing. That was pretty wild stuff, Every once in a while, you remember the time that you spent in the Flock Nation. TM. I always forget I have to say TM after that. Flock Nation, though, we were part of that Flock Nation. And everybody joined around. They gathered, like wings. We called them wings. We're gathering our wings. And we did this chicken dance. We had to do a chicken dance in a circle. And then there was a guy who always wanted to be the guy in the middle and do his own, there's a beatboxer in the flock, what the flock? And these guys go, and then there's one guy in the middle, he's got to get his flock on, right? And he's doing it. He's there. He's breakdancing around, Well, yeah, I got down on that motherfucker. And then he's doing, and then he did the, one where you fall on your knee and do a spinaroo. He came back up and he's like, psh, that's how we do it in his mother, and he was getting down, flocked up. The whole play thing was flocked up at the end of it. Like, we were trying to figure out if it was meant to be as much of a flocking disaster as it ended up being, but it for sure was really flocked up. I mean, sometimes when people ask me how flocked up, I'd say, on 1 to 10, it's a flocking 10. You know what I mean? Like, you got a full flock. You're flocked, like you completely filled the ammunition up. You got every single chamber filled, filled up and ready to shoot that flocking thing as, at anything you want. And you're just going to put it out there, just me and my flock. So that's what's going on over here, guys. They're doing a flock. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, you can't join the flock with your caribou. She gets 2 caribou a day at 11 o'clock. Joanne, 1 minute. 1 minute, Joanne. 1 minute. You're getting your freaking flock. Guys, we're doing it. They got a flocking of 15,200 birds. Let's get into this one, Joanne. Can we get back? Can you scroll back? Doing a teleprompter. I'm trying to get into it over here until I got, kind of sidetracked. You're doing it. Trying to get your flock on. And you saw that dancing going on in the middle of the circle. Everyone's they're holding their wings. They're doing the chicken dance. The guy went in the middle, Dominique. And Dominique's got those skills. He starts gyrating and doing the weird things where he's like, liquid water. With the beatboxer in the background, chicken dancing it. And you realize that this was the Flock Brigade. I'm part of it. I'm part of the Flock Nation now. I got to get a t-shirt. Joanne, can you do me a favor and get that order form out? I'm placing an order tonight for the Flock Nation, because when you do that, first of all, when you go to Suffolk and you get it in the county, it's no good. But then, on top of that, when you're part of that Flock Nation and you're bringing it at the end of the day, Joanne, it becomes less of a hack job and more of a, it's that moment where you're really proud of doing the flocking job. Like some people just want to do the job and they're tired of it. They go home and they take a nap. Somebody really likes to do that flocking job. You're that guy, girl, lady. What are you? Binary? Are you non-bi? I don't know what you're doing these days. Some days she'll tell me she's one thing, and then the next day she's another. I say, Joanne, you just call it how you see it. Okay, I'll say whatever you want me to call it. I'm just going to call you, I don't know, humongo, giganta, hot air balloon carditis, number 2 with a, I'm talking about number 2 where you have like the small tube squared in the corner. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said the detection of bird flu did not present an immediate. Oh, this is what they said for the Cove, if you recall. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control said the detection of bird flu did not present an immediate public health concern. No human cases of the virus has been detected in the USA, according to the USDA. Oh, yeah, we trust them, right? Don't we, guys? We're totally trusting those people. 2022. Woo! I'll tell you what, we got a lot of flocking content out of that one. You're doing it. And I don't know what these stories are going to bring. This is live improvisation. That's what we do here. We take these stories and we roll with it.